Hey, hello everyone, this is Lolly. We are at Creativation, day 2 on the showroom floor. We are at the Imagine booth, and if you can imagine, they have a lot of brands that they carry that you don't even realize. You might be saying, well, who is this company? Well, we're going to show you what they carry. And I'm over here with Walker, who's going to walk us through showing us all these products that you've been using and didn't know belonged to this company. So what is, just start pointing out some things. What is your craft mat? Is this silicone?
Yeah, so it's easy to wash. It is silicone. It is our branded craft mat.
I love the size.
If you flip over the other side of it too, it has a grid pattern.
Oh, love the size too.
And so that's quite popular with us. All of this wall, with the exception of the Fabrico markers, are our Imagine products exclusively.
Okay.
We make them in-house. As we go around the booth, you'll see more products that are made in Japan via Sukaneko.
Okay.
We have the exclusive rights to sell their products in the Americas.
Okay. Can you tell me about your on-point glue?
Yeah. So it's a very fine application.
Really, that's what I noticed. That is super, super fine.
Yes. So that's great for paper, basically anything. Specialized in paper, though.
Now I'm fascinated with this sheet metal. What would you use that for?
So a lot of people use this with our StazOn pads, which is our #1 seller, which we'll wrap around to in a moment. But it's for kind of adding another layer of texture, a different medium to scrapbooking or postcards, wedding cards.
We got a StazOn ink pad in one of our classes.
Oh yeah.
Because they were using it on the graphics, acetate.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yeah. And so then this has become one of our more popular products during the trade show this year. It seems like there's kind of a growing need or want for fabric design. And so these are Fabrico markers. They quick dry. It's machine washable. So you can customize shoes. You can customize handbags.
You could do your
shirts.
white sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And this is VersaMark.
Yes, and so this is great for journals. A lot of fine inks will bleed through paper.
Yeah.
But as you can see here, it doesn't bleed through at all.
Oh, wow.
And so this is designed especially for journal entries, journal making on fine pieces of paper.
And they're cute.
Yeah.
They're just cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're adorable. So look at all those sweet colors they have. I see just a note. What a cute little stamp too. That's adorable. And in addition to that, they have the VersaFine line.
And so this is really good, as the name alludes. Very fine details in the mermaid's hair and in their fin.
Oh, wow.
All of those little details are made with VersaFine.
So think fine lines in your stamp. Fine, VersaFine, fine lines. And there's the VersaCraft, which they have. I have an ink pad
So is this
for
washable?
fabric.
Yep.
I have a black that you put on fabric.
And so all of the blue here was done with and the black dots were done with the VersaCraft pad. And so they were just used with a sponge dauber, which we feature over there, to apply that kind of textured look.
So if we use a black VersaCraft stamp pad, stamp on fabric and set it, then we can use the Fabrico markers on it to color it in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. And then we have the VersaFine Clair, which is their colored inks. They're really vibrant. These are a little more vibrant, I'm thinking, than the VersaMark over there. But I have a few of these. They look at the brilliancy. Oh, wow. That's my fave, right
And this
there.
is good for sentiments, so if you're putting text into a card, that's kind of what this is specialized for. And as you mentioned, a nice range of colors as well.
Very cute. Oh, very stunning. And then the memento. Now we know that you could use the tuxedo black when you're using to stamp out your images and use your alcohol markers. That doesn't bleed. But I don't have any of the colors. I have the black. I don't have any of the colors. And I'm seeing that there are matching markers with these dual-sided, dual-tip markers. And the same colors match. Oh, you have them in a little pad, the teardrop pad, and in the large pad.
Yes. And these markers are becoming just as popular as the pads are now.
Okay.
And we sell them in sets and individually.
So it's the same kind of ink,
Exactly.
just in a pen?
Yes.
Wow.
And the Memento Luxe is just the deluxe version of it. It is fade resistant, dries a little bit faster.
Okay.
So is it available in all the colors or just these?
We have more colors than that. Those are just the ones we're featuring at the show today.
Okay.
And the Delicata, is that more of a spongy pad?
Yes.
And what kind of ink is that?
It's a metallic.
Oh, they're all metallics.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a beautiful color to have as a metallic.
Yeah.
Pink shimmer. Can I scooch this up? Thank you. I didn't want to. Okay.
So I'll show you the best way to use these in just a moment when we round the corner here.
Okay, Fantastics.
But we make those in house. It absorbs ink through the tip, and it basically writes out like a pen or a paintbrush. And then the bullet tip is kind of more of a dauber effect.
Right.
Yeah.
That is really cool. And what are Brilliance Inks?
So these are our dewdrops of Brilliance. We also have full-size pads. But they're great with paper. They also have kind of a metallic sort of sheen to them.
Now I noticed that a lot of your ink pads have that teardrop shape to them, and I see that they stack.
Yes.
Looking at the little lip on them, it's such a unique design. Do you have a storage system for those, like how people could store them at home, like a tray?
Oh yeah, well, so yeah, we certainly offer display sets that you could use. They also have little feet, so they can stand upright. Or you can lay them down flat. Storage preferences won't impact the quality of the ink. It won't run down to the bottom of the pad or anything like that.
I didn't know if it's like a metal tray that you could put all your little inks in. Or...
Yeah, we have plastic trays that would
cute.
do well with that.
Nice. I'll follow you to the next one.
So this is the poster case of how we use the Fantastics. If you zoom in on these markers, you can see where the ink has been absorbed almost all the way through.
So you just dip the tip in and it sucks it up?
Yes, exactly.
And then does it stay, how do you keep this from drying out then until the next time you want to use it?
The brush sticks often come with caps, so if you look at these ones
I
in
see.
the bags, they come with caps.
Okay, yeah, right at the top. It's just like a marker that you put the cap back on when you're done. Oh, how cute.
And these are really cool. I think these are my favorite product right now because you can customize so much clothing with them. While the Fabrico markers and the VersaCraft pads are really good with fabric, this is the best with fabric. And so if you apply a heat gun to the ink after you've applied it to the shoe, it'll stick there forever. It's very resilient. Great for customization.
That is
and
really...
And you can also write with this ink?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you like calligraphy?
Oh, yeah. I see the
It is truly all-purpose.
Wow.
I know, something just is flying around. VersaColor.
And so this was our So Special. This is what we're featuring this year. We had some new colors in 2020, but we weren't able to fully push them through because of the pandemic, so we wanted to reinforce it this year. For those of you who are familiar with Colorbox, this is the exact same ink as Colorbox.
Right.
The exact same thing from Japan. And so when they went out of business, we went into their realm a little bit. And now we're the only company in the Americas that can sell Sukaneko ink.
And you can emboss with this, put clear embossing powder over it.
Yes.
This is like a gooey, soft.
And so we're selling these two display sets at 25% off. They normally sell for $128 and they're selling for $96 right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, for the whole set, you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty good.
So these are our Kaleidocolor pads. We make these in-house in Kirkland, Washington. And if you pop open one of these lids, these ones are demos, so the colors aren't as vibrant as they would normally be. But they have the 5 pads, and you can close them if you want to stamp them all together, or you can separate them if you want to use them individually.
Oh, cool.
And it's important when you have a pad that the colors are here. When you ink your pad, you don't go like this, or you will muddy the colors. You want to ink your pad, your stamp this way, up and down.
And then down here we have the Shimmer Sticks, and these comes in several different forms. These are the dauber tops that we're featuring right now, but we have 2 different size sprayers as well. And these are some of our most popular products. These are also made in-house in Kirkland. And it kind of gives a glittery shine great for weddings and Christmas. And
oh my.
few years.
It keeps all this beauty just keeps on happening.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is our VersaMark brand. We have the
We have
pad,
that.
the marker. We have a little inker as well.
I
And
need
these
a
just
new
make
marker.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have.
So what does this do though?
So it just makes a little watermark.
I mean, this one.
Yeah,
We
these
have
Yeah.
the VersaMark pad.
Yeah.
So
What does the dazzle do? Is it actually like glittery or what? What's the?
So it just creates that sort of textured watermark
Oh,
more so than the flat. And so if you feel that it has a bit of a texture
I see.
to
So
it.
this has not been embossed.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not been embossed?
This one
I don't
has.
believe
I
so.
think this one has. This is
Okay.
no embossed. Yes,
Yeah,
embossed.
that's
no
correct,
embossed.
yeah.
Yes.
I was
embossed.
going to say, it feels, I can't imagine ink doing that,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can feel it.
And there's emboss. So embossing powders.
Yeah, so we make these in Kirkland as well. These are more Imagine products. And those are just applied with, or not applied, heated with a heat gun, and then they stick to whatever medium you're using them on. Typically paper, but yeah.
Oh, and here, this is what I was asking about
colored
embossing your metal sheets.
StazOn.
This is, they run it through an embossing folder to get the texture on there.
Yeah.
And then you put StazOn over the top.
Yes.
And you can see all the colors of inks plus the metal sheets there at work.
And this is by far our most popular product line. StazOn will stick to literally anything. It stays on anything.
Yeah.
Glass, porcelain, ceramic, metal, wood.
So if you've seen the class I did on the graphics, acrylics, mixed media stuff, we used the StazOn ink on that because it would stamp on it and not bead up.
So these metallics are also StazOn?
Yes.
I didn't know you had
Oh.
metallic.
Yeah.
Oh my. I have a couple of these colors.
Yeah. And so these are just the same as the full-size pads, just in the smaller
Oh, a
form. We call
smaller
them middies.
form. Oh, nice.
Oh my, look at this. With all the multicolors in there. Isn't that pretty? I didn't realize, I never thought about it. Well, I didn't know you had metal sheets, so there's just
Yeah.
mind blown.
Well, and I didn't know there was colored StazOn.
I have a couple, but this is surprising too. StazOn Pigment.
So this creates more of an opaque look through transparent objects, so glass or plastic. It just it doesn't, the light doesn't permeate through as much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can also use that on acetate as well. But it's, like you said, it's just more opaque than the regular StazOn.
Correct. And it's special. StazOn works great with glass and plastic, but this is like designed specifically for that, so you wouldn't necessarily want to use this on.
And I see you have StazOn Cleaner.
Yes, and so that works with all of our stamping products, not just
all of them,
StazOn.
okay.
Yes,
So this will get StazOn off your stamps?
absolutely.
Wow.
Pretty much the only thing that will.
I thought that was impossible.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we used it with StazOn, but that's
Yeah.
okay. It'll just
Very
be on
cool.
there.
And then down there we
this-
have our Amplify, which offers a textured look for
Right.
Oh.
Like
crafting
it's like a
projects.
puffy paint.
yeah, very
I wanna
good.
get
Well, thank
close,
you very
but I
much.
don't know
There's
if I
so
can.
much to
Oh, I'll
see.
zoom in.
Very exciting. Thank you.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
wonderful.